welcome back to my uncle's channel. I'm in me and my uncle's room. It's my room, but it was his room growing up. He's in LA because he has to go to work tomorrow.
Elena, what are you doing?
Nothing!
It's your boy Glenn coming to you for the win. Yup. And I'm back with another video, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. What it is. What's up, my travel crew? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, and how it's affecting me and my job as a flight attendant and traveling. So what I want you guys to do right now is chill for a little bit, and I'm going to cue the intro. Alright, you guys, so to begin this video, I'm going to let you guys know what the coronavirus is. For those of you who may not know, by now you should know that it's a pandemic taking over the world. But if you don't know exactly what it is, let me read it to you now. The coronavirus is, the coronaviruses are a group of viruses that cause diseases in mammals and birds and in humans. The coronaviruses cause respiratory tract infections that are typically mild, such as some cases of the common cold. There are different ways to differentiate the common cold and the coronaviruses, but I'm not going into that at this particular moment. But yes, so that's what coronavirus is. It's a very contagious virus right now that's actually very easy to spread. Now I'm going to tell you guys the different ways that this virus is spread. This virus can be spread person to person, between people who are in close contact with one another, or it can be spread through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Obviously, no one likes to be coughed on and no one likes to be sneezed on. But if you just happen to be in the vicinity of that when it happens, that's disgusting for one, but you can get this. It says here, I'm showing you guys, these droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby and possibly be inhaled into the lungs. That is just disgusting. That is nasty. By the way, do you guys like this? My niece has my old room growing up and she made it all girly. So I'm filming this video in here so that the rest of my family can be normal and not be affected by me needing quiet to do this video. How else can this be spread? It can be spread through people without being sick. People are thought to be the most contagious when they are the sickest, but it can be spread and it be possible without being symptoms shown. So there have been reports of the new coronavirus, but that's not how the main virus of it spreads. So just be very careful out there, please. It can spread from contact with contaminated surfaces or objects, so it may be possible that a person can get the virus by touching a surface or object that has had the virus on it when touching it with their mouth, nose, or possibly their eyes. Once again, this is not the main way that the virus spreads, but this is just, I guess if you touch a hand railing in public and then you touch your face and now you can have it. So please don't touch your face. Don't touch your faces. If you touch anything, don't touch your face, please. And I'm sure there's more, but that's where I'm going to stop on this one. Let's see how it spread so far. So as you can see from this picture that I have popped up for you guys, it has spread far and wide across the globe. It is in the UK, Germany, France, Italy, UAE, Nigeria, South Africa, Iran, Russia, China, India, Thailand, South Korea, Japan, Malaysia, Australia, Canada, the US, Mexico, Jamaica, Peru, Brazil, and Chile. It is like one person got this, and then now it's everywhere, causing death to people who have low immune systems. That's crazy to me how this is just expanding and going crazy all across the world and affecting so many things. Now we're going to talk about what has it affected so far. So to begin, it's pretty much affected all major sporting events, beginning with, if you saw my last vlog where I had my Salt Lake City, Utah layover, it actually began in the NBA right there that same day that I was there. And I told you guys in that video that I wanted to go see the Utah Jazz play the Toronto Raptors because they were playing that day, the day that I was there, and I wanted to go to that game. That exact same game, the very next day, is when they found out that Rudy Gobert, who was the Utah Jazz center, has the coronavirus. So the fact that at the very last minute, because I was literally on my way to the game when I changed my mind and decided to go hang out with my friends at their place, I was on my way to that very same game in which right after the world has found out that he had coronavirus. Maybe it was God telling me just not to go, but I'm thankful he did because I didn't go, and right now I still feel fine. And then it's just crazy to me that I was there in the same city, about to be in the same arena with the guy who has it. And it turns out that other Jazz players since then have been tested positive for the coronavirus. Yes, it is in the NBA. And so now the NBA has suspended the season. The MLB has postponed their season. The NCAA has postponed their March Madness tournaments. The NHL has stopped all their games. The NFL has stopped all major meetings. And recent developments as of today, the LAUSD and Long Beach schools have canceled school for 2 weeks in LAUSD and 5 weeks in the Long Beach Unified School District, so in Southern California. And like, that's how you know that this is huge. This is big, because they're canceling schools to help prevent it from being spread. Whew! Nothing like this has ever happened when I was in school, and thankfully it never did. And you know, I'm just like, this is mind-boggling. And to think of being back in the day, like, I can't go to school because I might get this virus. You know, being a kid, you don't know how it's going to affect you. So please, just be careful out there. Now, how does this affect me as someone who works for the airlines? And now that everyone in the world is scared to travel, except for the millennials. Shout out to my millennials. We ain't scared of nothing. We like, oh snaps, the virus is killing people. The virus is getting people sick. But, you know, we can get a round trip ticket to Italy for $100. Let's go to Italy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we don't care. We just go do what we gotta do because we want to do it, because we're living our best lives in the moment. And that's just how millennials do it. So shout out to y'all millennials, but still be safe out there, because I still want you guys to not be sick and not die. And I want you to be healthy for future videos, and just so you can live the rest of your life in happiness. So me as a flight attendant, it kind of hits hard because it's affecting my pay. You know, people are not buying tickets on the planes, and then that's coming out of my paycheck and my future profit sharing or something like that. And also, they're having to reduce flights. They're not flying to certain countries. They're not flying certain routes. We're having to park a lot of planes. They're cutting down on operations, which means it might be harder for me to get hours, which you guys know. My wife's a stay-at-home mom, which means I'm the one bringing on income from this job, which means I need this job to help maintain for my family. So I gotta keep working. So I need this virus to go away so I can guarantee to get my money like I am accustomed to. And then again, another way it affects me is being exposed to different people in public and flying to different places on a daily basis, and not knowing if people have the virus or not. Then that's just another way that it can be affecting me or them. You know, with that being said, if someone did have it and it got to me, you don't show symptoms right away, and then I go home to my family and I'm kissing my wife and kissing my kids, and then somehow I had it. Now I just gave it to them, and then I have two little kids, like a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old, and you don't want to get them sick. You know, even with the virus or with the cold or with the flu, you just don't want them sick at all, because it just hurts me to see them suffering, and there's nothing we can really do about it, especially when they're so young, especially the youngest. So like, that's one other thing that I really have to be cautious about and careful about when I'm traveling all over the places. You know, it's making me almost not want to not hug them or kiss them or hug them. You know, it's like, I don't want them sick, but I love them, and I don't get to see them all the time, so I want to hug them and I want to play with them, but I got to be careful. Like I said, as of right now, I have no symptoms, and I'm really hoping that it stays that way. Another way that's been affecting me is that many airlines are canceling, or not canceling, but freezing their hiring processes, which means there's going to be no new hires, which means my seniority can't go up, which means I can't, you know, hold better trips. But right now that's kind of irrelevant because they're cutting down on a lot of trips, but that's just one way that it is. And they're also offering employees to take a leave for the next couple months, which for me, if I was monetized on YouTube and I can make videos for you guys and get paid to do that, I would have considered it. But since I'm not monetized on this channel, I gotta go to work. So I'm working until they say there's absolutely no way that we can allow anyone else to work ever again until this all blows over. So I'm gonna be working to get money to provide for my family so we can be okay. So that's just how it is. Y'all pray for me, okay? Now, how to prevent getting the virus. It's really simple to prevent getting the virus, you guys. It really is. So I told you what it was earlier, but if you wash your hands thoroughly for, you know, at least 20 seconds in hot water, or maybe even warm water if hot's too hot for you, but 20 seconds with soap, with soap, then you can do that again, and keep some alcohol-based hand sanitizer that can be as an assist, not to replace washing your hands with soap, but it can be as an assist, okay? And as I told you guys earlier, keep your fingers away from your nose, your eyes, your mouths, and basically avoid contact with people who are infected, but we won't know if they're infected unless they've been tested. So pretty much stay away from everyone. That's pretty much what I have to say for you guys. Like, it's really affecting me and my job and my money, but I love you guys. So we're just gonna hope and pray that things get better and that we can come and get this thing to grips. Oh, and one more thing. Completely un-coronavirus related. It's my alphaversary. 8 years in the game, y'all. Much love. Shout out to the frat A5A. I love you all. Mu Kappa, we out here, baby. With that being said, to all of my travel crew. But wait, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, okay? You have reached Glenn. Holla back at me again. Peace.
I'm a FLIGHT space ATTENDA. Yeah, don't you know what that mean? If you marry me, then you fly for free. I'm a FLIGHT space ATTENDA. Yeah, don't you know what that